Don't forget to go to asskicking.com for pound the best home health and beauty fragrance products. Woo!
Come on.
There it is.
But we want to give the Dontaesboxingnation a little bit of exclusive. And we're having fun, man.
Dontaesboxingnation, what's going on, guys? So Kell Brook is making his return, and he just did an interview with Behind the Gloves, and he had a lot of excuses for why he lost to Errol Spence. I don't know why it's so hard in the sport of boxing for losers to just give the person that beat them the credit that they deserve. But in the sport of boxing, too much pride is involved. Too much ego is involved, and you have to convince yourself that that man wasn't better than me. You just have to convince yourself some kind of way. So Kell Brook, he basically said he tried to use all the excuses that, the fans usually use. He said, my eye wasn't, healed all the way from the Golovkin fight, and I shouldn't have rushed to try to make the weight, and every single excuse that he could throw on the wall that he was hoping would stick, he used that excuse. The only problem, though, is we know none of these excuses make any sense or add up, because that was Kell Brook's best performance, I would say, in his career. The way Kell Brook looked against Errol Spence, I never seen him look that good. He didn't even look that good in the Sean Porter fight, I don't believe. Kell Brook looked excellent in the Errol Spence fight. He also looked really good in the Golovkin fight. And I truly believe that if Kell Brook was a natural 160-pounder, he would have beat Gennady Golovkin and possibly stopped him that night. Kell Brook is a really, really good fighter. I always thought he was the best welterweight, or at least the best champion, before he lost to Errol Spence, and I always thought that he would give Errol Spence his toughest fight. So there's no doubt about it. I have a lot of respect for Kell Brook's talent and skills, but making these decaf type excuses that deep down is not true. Certainly when you could have took more time to take a rematch, and you could have, corrected whatever mistakes you feel you made in preparation, you could have took care of that in a rematch. You could have did that in a rematch. The fact that he didn't do that also suggests that those excuses are not valid. So once again, Kell Brook is better than that. You don't have to make those excuses. Matter of fact, it's the contrary, because you look better when you just come out and say, I want to give this man his props. Errol Spence is an excellent fighter. He does this very well. He's a very good fighter. He was the better man. Now it's time for me to start the next chapter of my story, of my career. That's how he should have closed that chapter. But he didn't. And at the end of the day, it really doesn't matter, because we all know what time it is. We all know the truth. So now Kell Brook is planning on fighting at 154. And, things are just getting tougher and tougher for Kell Brook, because as far as I'm concerned, there really are no easy fights at 154 if he plans on fighting for a title. I mean, Jarrett Hurd, he's really tough, and he showed his durability against Trout. Now, Jarrett Hurd, just because he has some defense issues, maybe Kell Brook would have a little bit of a chance if Kell Brook is 100% against Jarrett Hurd. But no doubt about it, Jamel Charlo, Edeslani Lara, and other fighters at 154, those are going to be tough fights. Those are going to be really tough fights. So let's see how Kell Brook does at 154. That's all I got for now, guys. I'm on to the next one.